Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Eric Salama. I'm the team owner of Mercedes-AMG Petronas for the UPL Season 6, and here today we have one driver from F1 and one driver from F2 representing us here today, so let's hear from them.
Hello, my name is Alfonso Gomez. I'm a Spanish young driver who's in high school, and I will driving for UPL Season 6 as I have said, and one of my goals is to finish on the 3 best drivers and to reclaim the Constructors' Championship.
Hi, my name is Nappula 185. I'm driving Mercedes-AMG Petronas F2 tier as a RT Grand Prix car. My goal for this season is to get a couple of podiums and hopefully we are top in the driver standings.
Well, that's very good from you guys, and can you tell our viewers how long you've been driving F1 games and tell us about your league racing experiences? Let's start with Alfonso. How long you've been driving F1 games?
Well, it's divided in 2 parts, let's say, because I've been driving since the first Codemasters game in 2010, but I started racing seriously in 2016, so I don't know what to say, maybe 2016 in Spanish racing leagues that maybe someone knows, like I've raced some races in SF1, in SCNEF1, and some in SCA, that it's like a community of championships.
Very good.
Yeah, my first F1 game was back in 1999. I was 4 years old, 3 years old, sorry. And my first league was TUF in F1 2016. So I'm a little bit new guy for legal racing, but still old enough to know some people and know how to drive these in these leagues.
Well, that's very good to hear from both of you, and now I have not told you this, but we'll be having a little competition between you guys. So we'll be asking you different questions about Formula 1, about sports, and maybe something else about history of the world. So basically you'll be competing against each other. So I'll be asking both of you 5 questions. So who gets 5 questions correct first wins the game. So you can answer when you want, like who is the quickest one gets to answer. So did you understand? Competition?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and when I ask the question, you just quickly say the answer, and the one who says the quickest gets 1 point. So are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's start with a really easy one. Who won the Formula 1 World Drivers' Championship in 1998?
Schumacher or Hakkinen?
You can both answer, just who answers the first correctly gets the point, so you just yell any names. So
Mika Hakkinen.
okay, that's a 1 point for Alfonso. I'll put it right here down that Alfonso got 1 point, so he's leading 1-0. And now question number 2 is going to be, who won the famous Canada Grand Prix in 2011?
Jenson Button.
And that's another point for Alfonso. It's not going so well for Nappula. Question number 3. Who won the football or soccer World Cup in 2010?
Germany.
Yeah, we are not looking for the answer. We heard Germany, but does not? It wasn't correct. Germany is not correct. So continue. 2010 World Cup soccer.
Spain.
Correct. Spain won in 2010. So that's a 3rd point for Alfonso. Will we see a comeback from Nappula?
No.
So Alfonso needs to get 2 questions right, and he'll win the game. But Nappula has to get 5 correct in a row. But question number 4 will be, What famous rapper sung the song called Rap God?
Eminem.
Okay, that's a 1 point for Napula. Napula gets 1 point, so it's now 3-1. That's very exciting moments. Question number 5. Who won the Hungarian Grand Prix in 2014?
Vettel.
Hungary, 2014.
Daniel Ricciardo.
That's correct. Napoli gets another point. Daniel Ricciardo won the famous 2014 Hungarian Grand Prix. Now it's 3-2 between Alfonso and Napoli. So now question number 6 will be: what famous footballer did the gods hand in 1986 against England?
Diego Maradona.
That's correct. Napoli gets another point. That's 3-3. So it's both needs to get 2 correct. This is very exciting times. And now question number 7. Who was able to beat Ayrton Senna for the World Drivers' Championship in 1992?
Alan Prost.
No. 1992. Who won the World Drivers' Championship in 1992? Mansell. Alfonso gets a point, so that's 4-3 for Alphonse. He's leading 4-3. So now question number 8 is going to be a little bit more difficult one. Besides Ayrton Senna, who was the other driver who died in Imola 1994?
Ronald Ratzenberger.
That's correct. That's 4-4. This is crunch time, whatever you want to call it. The next person to get this question correct will be the winner. So we have to ask very, very, very difficult question here today for you guys. So, who won the football's World Championship or soccer's World Championship in 2002?
Brazil.
Brazil. Alphonse won the game. That was very good, but he won 4-4. It was very, very entertaining game. But now to a little bit serious moment. July 22nd, it's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I want to hear how good you are in Azerbaijan. Can you promise us the victory, guys, in our first race?
Well, I've seen some drivers in times and they're not worse than me, so I'll try to get the victory, but I cannot promise 100%.
I think I never finished a race in Azerbaijan, so let's see.
So there you go, a little bit predictions for you guys, and thank you guys for appearing in our second UPL Mercedes video. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And tomorrow we'll be having Blasmik and Kimi Räikkönen, hopefully, who will be representing us. Thank you for watching. I was Eric with the drivers, and good night.